Swarovski looking better to me. Maybe I need to test it. Maybe I didn't see right. Maybe it was a sample variation. I don't know. But the Magnus scopes are looking pretty awesome. And the 1 to 6.3 by 24, 26. So the low range variable they've got. Beautiful illuminated reticle. All the three gunners who are using the Z6 should also look at the Magnus, I think. The rest of them are, nice hunting scopes, brilliant optics, one of the best eyepieces I've ever seen. Extremely forgiving, no distortions, beautiful. The ER5 rifle scopes for Leica, these are the ones that I assembled in the US. They're sort of trickling in. I'm still waiting for the 1.5 to 8x32, the twinner that I really want to test. Should be here March or so, so I'm waiting for that. And for the HDB laser range finding binocular, they had some issues with the ballistic computer that I've ignored before. I don't care much for that. That are now resolved. In terms of optics and the range finding, I think they improved the rangefinder a little bit more, but that is my favorite LRF binocular bar none. So with the HDB, it has that open bridge design, and the way they have the new type of a poraprism, I think called Perger, something like that, a poraprism, the way it's shaped, it fits my hands perfectly. So if you're looking for a fancy LRF binocular, that's, in my opinion, that's the one to beat. And speaking of fancy, they've got new fancy binocular called the Noctilux. I'm beyond impressed. Yeah, that thing is just good. Contrast is sharp, no flare that I can detect. Just an absolutely world class, excuse me. Just an absolutely world class binocular. That's Leica, so I mentioned Zeiss already. Zeiss Terra is still crap. Conquest HD is a nice Chinese scope, despite what Leica says. Hand-sold, no changes. The turret on the 3.5 to 26 by 56 hand-sold seems to have been improved. The earlier ones I saw were worse. This turret has a nicer feel. Aside from that, there are no changes in the hand-sold line. And let's see, there was one other company I spent a fair amount of time with. Oh yeah, Meopta. New Red Dot, Mio-Red, and they are sort of getting into the tactical world. They've got a 3 to 12 by 50 scope, kind of a short and fat with pretty decent turret, and they have good coatings and all that. I'll look at it. It looks pretty promising. I don't remember how much it weighs, but I like that general configuration. And since the Collis K312 has been discontinued, I'm curious in the Meopta. So I'll take a look and see how it does. It's illuminated. I like Meopta products. I think they need a little guidance with reticles and configurations, but generally the stuff they've made that I've looked at has been made well. I'm a huge fan of their binoculars. They have a new 15 to 56. That's just amazing. And on rifle scopes, they're developing some following in the hunting market, and I think they're finally getting serious about the tactical world. So I was beating them up, trying to convince them to make a version of their 1 to 6 by 24 with the reticle designed for tactical crowd. I tested that scope with the basic hunting reticle. I thought it was, in that price range, I think it's the only one that goes head to head against the Vortex Razor Gen 2 and does well. So hopefully they'll see the light, pun intended, and put a tactical reticle in it. But I'll be talking to Meopta more. I think they're open to suggestions, so I'll make some suggestions. Alright, I think that's largely it. If I think of anybody else, I'll record another video clip.